Welcome back to QrepubliC. Today is August 9, 2021, Monday. Our news highlights for today: Asia Pacific markets advance with Hong Kong shares up almost 1%. Asia Pacific markets traded mostly higher on Monday, with indices in Australia, Hong Kong, and the Chinese mainland posting gains. Australia's benchmark ASX 200 rose 0.16%. They also reported 280 new COVID cases over a 24-hour period on Sunday, with most of them in the populous state of New South Wales. And 60% of the country's population are under a strict lockdown. Hiring in the United States rose at its fastest pace in nearly a year in July, despite fears over the COVID-19 Delta variant and tight labor supply issues. The market reacted positively to the strong non-farm payrolls data, and the strength of data gives credence to the Fed's view that the labor market will maintain momentum through the summer, according to ANZ. For other international headlines, stock futures are flat after Dow closes at record Friday. Singapore to start relaxing COVID restrictions August 10 as vaccination rate rises. Schools weigh vaccine and mask mandates as students prepare to return. And the CDC reversal on masks made companies more cautious about Delta variant. In other news, for our local market, stocks to test 6,700 level. A slew of economic data to be released this week would likely determine the stock market's movement, even as investors continue to grapple with concerns over the Delta variant and strict lockdowns impact. Buying might resume in the coming days as investors focus on improved sequential earnings results from index-based stocks, plus chances for higher capex rollout for the remainder this year, according to 2Trade Asia. They added that the immediate support of the index is at 6,500, with resistance at 6,650 to 6,670. The major upcoming local leads and catalysts include major economic data for the coming week, such as agriculture output to be released on August 9th, the GDP to be reported on August 10th, and August 12th policy rate meeting of BSP. And another catalyst is the preparation for the May 9, 2022 presidential elections, according to RCBC. For the other local headlines, PRIM Media holding suspension lifted after comprehensive disclosure. Cap Wealth Property Q2 profit plummet 95%. Q2 lockdowns hurt SMPH recovery. PS Bank optimistic despite volatile, cautious market. ACEN to put up gas turbine plant in Batangas. And local airlines recovery may not be easy without government help. For our PSEI today, we closed at 6,632.57. Based on our performance for the past trading days, we can say that we have maintained our momentum. As beginning August 3rd, we are trading above moving average 9. And today, mas gumanda pa po ang ating performance as we now broke our moving average 20 candlestick per se, and moving average 200, moving average 9 per se. Kumbaga, nakaibabaw yung ating candlestick sa moving average 20, and then yung moving average 9 natin from downward momentum, ngayon po is kumambyo na siya pataas, and then breakout na natin yung moving average 200. Despite po ito ng dalawang trading days na natin na walang support from our foreign investors. So dito po sa ating net foreign indicator, at least 160 million each day yung withdrawal ng ating mga investors. And if we will observe, controlled po yung ating selling pressure at hindi siya ganon ka-drastic. So kung ikukumpara po natin from the past performances. As of the moment, mas lumilinaw na po yung picture ni PSEI na gumaganda yung kanyang momentum and hence tumitibay yung ating key support at 6,473 area. And ang kailangan na lang po natin gawin ng market is mag-breakout tayo sa moving average 50 and maintain in trading above it para hindi siya temporary bounce lang. Sa experience po kasi natin, moving average 20 up to moving average 50 yung nire-reach ng candlestick for temporary bounce, then tutuloy pa rin siya pababa. Per hour support and resistance, nasa middle pa rin po tayo. So, ngayon po is hindi pa rin ideal na kumuha ng shares. Pero syempre, depending po ito sa ating trading or investing plan or sa ating due diligence. As of the moment, tamang hold po yung labanan ngayon as we are observing our market to have a quiet momentum and mas nababawasan yung kanyang selling pressure, and hopefully po is magtuloy-tuloy yung ating pagko-consolidate, and ayun nga po, mas mabawasan yung ating selling pressure para maka-experience tayo na mas magandang momentum at umakyat pa po yung price ng ating PSEI. PRIM closed today at 2.60. So based nga po sa ating headline kanina, kung napanood nyo po yung news update natin, kaka-resume nga lang po ni PRIM today after ng balitang gagawin silang backdoor listing ng PCMC. And medyo controversial yung mangyayari kasi ang PCMC is taking ABS-CBN to be its option in broadcasting as they were granted a congressional amendment to upgrade its franchise from regional to nationwide. Itong si PCMC is pagmamay-ari ni Martin Romualdez na isa sa mga bumoto against ABS franchise renewal. So, kumbaga, alanganin kasi hindi natin alam if papayag ba ang ABS-CBN may pag-partnership sa PCMC after nga po nang nangyari sa kanilang franchise. So, very interesting yung mga mangyayari sa mga susunod na araw. Anyway, sa ating technicals, bago pa man ang suspension, meron na tayong pwedeng ma-observe na downtrend channel and meron tayong consolidation na na-observe with weak momentum as it is trading below moving average 100. So, weak momentum po yan, and then very low volume din po yung pwede nating ma-observe sa kanya. Having said that, strong resistance po natin, pwedeng ituring itong 2.70 area. So, please avoid in getting of shares there. And we can test the water upon reaching our key support at 2.34 area. So, meron naman siyang interesting catalyst. Pero hilaw pa siya sa ngayon kasi may mga approvals pang iniintay for PRIM to take over the PCMC. And then, especially itong si PCMC in broadcasting through ABS-CBN. So, check nyo po maigi magiging options natin for PRIM. KPPI closed today at 4.30. Kanina nakita natin sa ating news headlines na hindi maganda ang income ngayon ni KPPI. And I actually browsed the report at more on negative po yung nakita natin sa kanilang research. And we can say na hindi magandang mag-invest currently for KPPI. Trading-wise, it's okay as long as you know how to play it. Pero overall, mas magandang maging observant muna tayo sa kanya. Anyway, sa ating technicals, meron po tayong long-term downtrend channel na na-observe. And today, nagkaroon pa nga po tayo ng gap down na nag-lead to trade below our midline. Which in the other perspective naman, nagkaroon ng opportunity to have a bounce around 16% from its low today. So, opportunity po yan para sa ating mga bounce player or mga traders within the day. In any case, medyo bearish po yung tingin natin. So, we are setting up itong 4.22 area, which is scope din po yung ating high and closing price today as dito sa ating resistance. So please avoid in taking shares on this area. Then we can test our key support at 3.60 area if we want to buy some shares. Check nyo po maigi magiging options natin for KPPI. Cebu Air closed today at 45.30. Nalaman natin kanina sa ating headlines na nangangailangan ng tulong from the government ang ating mga airlines para makabawi. So isa itong si Cebu Air na talaga namang naapektuhan ng pandemic. With regards to its technicals, meron po tayong malaking sideways movement and yung range niya is from 42.50 to 54 peso area. Currently, weak momentum and low volume po tayo sa kanya. And it looks like na bumibelo na naman tayo pataas sa kanya as we are now trading above moving average 9 and reaching itong moving average 20. So kumbaga, para meron tayong start na nakikita from weak momentum, pataas na naman siya. So depending on your plan, though nasa middle tayo ng current resistance and support niya, in overall picture naman, nasa bottom tayo ng sideways movement niya. So, nasa ideal area naman tayo if ever. But if we are looking for the key support, 42.50 area is our key support. Pero, bear in mind that should the momentum continue, we may not touch the 42.50 area again. Pero since mahina ang momentum natin, possible din na mag-resist kagad tayo at 46 area, then balik ulit sa 42. So isa rin yan sa kailangan nating i-consider. So the least option that we have is to have a test buy para if bumaba man siya is makapag-average down tayo sa ating key support area. So check nyo po maigi magiging options natin for Cebu Air. TBGI closed at 0.40. For our technicals, meron din po tayong na-observe na sideways movement and the range is from 0.35 to 0.50. Currently, kaka-bounce lang po natin and nag-resist tayo kagad sa may moving average 50 and now forming lower highs. And as of the moment, nasa resistance area po tayo. So we will see if we can have another same pattern last June 2021 kung saan nag-resist din tayo sa moving average 50 nung una, pero makita natin na nag-consolidate tayo on the resistance area, then nakaya nang umakyat ng market. Per our indicators, paakyat yung ating stochastics, pati na rin po itong ating RSI. Then sa ating MACD naman is pa-crossover tayo. So indicator-wise, maganda yung momentum na pinapakita ni TBGI. So meron tayong pattern, then meron tayong magandang indicators. So medyo lamang yung possible ng pagtaas natin. Pero if we want to be on the safe side, since may downfall pa rin naman siya, lalo na sa resistance tayo, we can do a test buy muna. Then after a couple of days, pag nakita tayo ng consolidation sa may resistance area, then we are comfortable enough, then tsaka tayo magdagdag ng shares. So check nyo po maigi magiging options natin for TBGI. SMPH closed at 33.90. When it comes to Q2 earnings, positive yung makita natin dito. Pero kanina po sa headlines natin, hindi pa rin po ganun ka-recover si SMPH. If you will browse the report, makita natin na mas bumaba yung sales nila ngayong Q2 compared nung Q1. And they are speculating na ganun din yung mangyayari this Q3 ng ating mga analyst. Then, if ang comparison natin is yung performance last year, definitely mas maganda ngayong year pero malayo pa rin siya sa pre-pandemic niya. So, in short, hindi pa rin po ganun nakakabawi si SMPH. Sa ating pong technicals, meron tayong na-observe na downtrend channel and currently weak momentum and low volume din tayo. If we are trying to accumulate shares, mas maganda kung mag-observe muna tayo, especially nasa may resistance area tayo banda today and lower midline din ng ating channel. So more chance na mag-resist tayo going up sa 34 area. Ang key support po natin is at 31.40. Doon naman tayo pwedeng kumuha ng shares if ever meron tayong makitang stability upon reaching that area. So check nyo po maigi magiging options natin for SMPH. For our fast update, unahin po natin si AC Energy. Napakaganda po ng volume natin today Actually, 2 trading days na tayo may malaking volume and we almost touch our upper border. Continue to hold down po sa may mga hawak na shares and sa mga gustong bumili or magdagdag na shares, although nasa middle tayo ng support and resistance. But since maganda ang ating volume plus momentum, pwede naman tayong bumili or magdagdag ng shares. Pero kung hindi man tumuloy sa pagtaas itong si ACEN CNVRG, mataas pa rin yung chance na mag-pullback lang siya kesa bumaba ng tuluyan and pataas pa rin siya eventually. So, kumbaga parang in the long term, maganda pa rin tong mag-hold dito kay ACEN CNVRG, especially tuloy-tuloy yung kanilang project. Kagaya nga kanina sa ating headlines, meron silang panibagong project regarding turbine plan sa Batangas. So, kaabang-abang po yan for ACEN CNVRG. Next naman po natin, si Converge. Tuluyan na niyang binasag yung ating uptrend channel. So, hindi na po natin siya maasahang babalik pa sa kanyang uptrend channel as we are now going to form a new trend. So far, very good momentum and volume po tayo. So, hold lang po sa may mga existing shares. Sa mga gusto pong magdagdag ng shares, pwede rin naman po kasi very close pa yung ating high price which is around 28 peso area today sa ating new key support na around 25 area. So, very good momentum and very good volume po tayo dito kay Converge. So, continue to hold lang po. For Globe, currently we can say na nasa second Darvas box pa rin tayo, although broken na po siya. Yung ating upper border dito kay Globe broken na, pero hindi kasi ganoon kagandahan yung ating candlestick today. Though pwede namang ma-push yung ating price due to the dividend announcement. Yun nga, may ex-date tayo na August 16. If ever, more on test buy po muna. Yun yung ating safe side. Sa mga wala pang shares, yung mga gusto palang bumili. And then hold po sa may mga existing shares. Next naman, si PHA. Meron pa rin tayong downtrend channel and we are trading below its midline. So weak momentum and low volume po tayo kay PHA. With our today's candlestick, pinapakita na malakas pa yung ating resistance at 1.30 area. Though nagte-trade na tayo above moving average 9, so meron tayong initial momentum na gusto po natin mangyari that may lead to consolidation para mabawasan yung ating selling pressure. Pero on this instance, let's aim pa rin sa 1.12 area. Yan po yung ating key support if ever man bibili tayo ng shares. And for Apollo Global, meron tayong above average na volume today. Plus nag-breakout tayo sa moving average 9 and touching moving average 20. So milestone po yan para kay Apollo Global kasi since April, below moving average 9 lang po yung tinatakbo niya. So, meron tayong ibang move kay Apollo Global ngayon, which is good. Pero syempre, we still need to be cautious, especially if hindi naman tayo nakaposisyon dito sa ilalim na area. Medyo mahirap siyang habulin kasi meron tayong downside na pwede pang bumaba hanggang 0.10 if ever bounce play lang siya. So, medyo may chance tayong maipit kung sakali. Again, kung di tayo nakaposisyon sa ilalim. So, we need to observe muna a couple of more candlesticks kung mabibreak na ba talaga natin itong 0.1330 o dito sa may moving average 20 or hindi pa. Kumbaga, need natin malaman if sustainable na ba yung magiging galaw ni Apollo Global.
And that's it for today. Kung nagustuhan niyo po itong video na ito, please don't forget to like it and share it as well para mapagbigay insights din po tayo sa iba. And also, kung meron po kayong additional information or thoughts dito sa review na to, comment nyo lang po yan para makatulong din po or makapagbigay information din po tayo sa iba. At sa inyo po na gustong magpa-review ng kanilang mga stocks, comment nyo lang din po yan para maisama po natin sa ating next session. And sa mga bago po nanonood ng video na ito, don't forget to subscribe para lagi po kayo maging updated sa mga bagong videos na nilalabas po natin. Maraming salamat po. I'll see you soon. QRepubliC.